Every day I go out into the woods. Our garden backs onto a 200-hectare woodland. And I go out there every day and I just notice nature. I notice the changes in the seasons. And I find a special place and I meditate. And I find what I call my still point. And your still point, everybody has a still point. And that still point is where you let go of everything. Your belief systems, your emotions, your concerns, your judgments, your expectations. You just go into that place of pure potential. And that's what I call the still point. So I invite you to come and join me in the woodland for meditations and help you find your still point. And what you find is when you access your still point, you access that sense of peace and calm. You bring that sense of peace and calm into your life. And it's just, the ripple effect of that is just massive, absolutely massive. Because life is busy. All our lives are busy. There's so much going on. There's so much noise. There's so much information. The world is changing constantly. And that brings up a lot of fear. It brings up a lot of emotion. And going into a still point just allows you to find that space to reset, to let go, to completely connect back with yourself again. So I invite you to join me. And I'll be doing various meditations, wandering through the woodland. So my story is, and everyone's got a story, my story is I was diagnosed with a rare brain tumor some years ago. And what I found was when I got stressed, it had more of an impact on me. The pressure in my head built up and it affected my day-to-day life. So I had to find a way to really quickly reduce my stress levels and keep myself in that calm space. And that's really difficult when life is busy and going on around you and there's stress coming at you from all angles. So I had to find a way to find that sense of peace and calm in amongst all the chaos of life. And that's where I work with the still point, and that's what I do every day. So the still point is not about sitting there and doing nothing. The still point is about accessing all of your potential, but in a way that doesn't add more stress to your life and takes you away from your thinking brain, because your thinking brain is what causes a lot of the stress. We go down rabbit holes, we create stories, we fabricate what we think other people are expecting of us, what we expect of ourselves. These stories in our minds that create stress in our bodies, because our bodies don't know the difference between thoughts and reality. So thinking about stressful situations creates a stress response within our body. So going into that still point just completely resets that whole process that your thinking brain gets you into, and it comes away from your thoughts and allows you to completely connect with yourself. So I've learned how to do this, and I can do it really quickly through meditation. So what I want to do is to invite you to come and join me in the woodland, where you can completely relax and release and let go and access that still point that exists within you. And once you've accessed it, and once you keep accessing it, you have reference to it in your day-to-day life. And what you find is you become calmer, more focused, more connected with yourself. You start making better decisions. You just feel lighter, clearer. So come and join me in the woodland. I'm there with my 2 dogs, Honey and Baxter. So they'll be running around, and that's the interesting thing. It's not about being completely still. There'll be background noises, there'll be birds, there'll be dogs running around. But even within all of that, you find that stillness, that still point. And learning to do that will help you in your day-to-day life, because you'll be at work or be on your way to work on a bus or in a car or something like that. And you can connect with that stillness within you, not about switching off, and gives you that clarity to move forward. So I really look forward to you joining me in the woodland with Honey and Baxter and finding your still point. Thank you.